We are live from Greencastle Antrim High School in Greencastle, Pennsylvania for the second game of the Bassford Heritage Bowl, as the number 5 Warriors in the blue early on forcing a 3-and-out on number 7 Ruckus in the orange. Ruckus was successful earlier in defeating, as Rupert gets the ball off, the Railroaders, 19-7. Kretzer tried to return it, or Louis did, rather. And that was Kretzer, sorry. Warriors offense will take the field. Cody Snavely, we had him in the booth earlier for that first game between Railroaders and Ruckus, making his third start of the season. He helped the Warriors defeat the program last week 8-0. Only to lose to ADR in the second game, 34-6. Snavely in the pistol. Handoff. Kretzer, CJ Kretzer still going. And a big game by Kretzer, who is back on this offense after missing nearly a month of action. The last time we saw him was against Ruckus, where he threw 5 interceptions. His word, not mine. The corner for Ruckus down there, I believe, is Ron, because I've been hearing them say Ron all game when he's been near the ball. That should be an offside. Snavely turning in. He'll pitch it at the last second, but he's pulled down before that. Snavely hands it off inside. Kretzer for a small gain. Snap. Snavely throws incomplete. Snavely, pitch to the left side. McSherry still going, and McSherry gets out of bounds. So McSherry for a big gain. And on 4th down, they want to kick it with Marshall. It'll be a 40-yard attempt.
Go,
So Marshall will kick it as the Warriors try to figure out the alignment they want on this kick. Finally, maybe they'll figure it out. He gets close to see them lined up. And we'll hold the far shot. And there's a whistle. Kyle Marshall's kick was good, but there's a whistle. And a penalty on the Warriors for a false start. And now it's a 43-yard attempt by Marshall. They got through, ball's up, and it's good! Kyle Marshall with the field goal. And he's a happy man right now. As the Warriors, behind the leg of Marshall, take a 3-0 lead. And so the Ruckus offense going back on the field, trailing 3-0, courtesy of the field goal by Kyle Marshall. That was a 43-yard field goal made by Marshall. Low snap runner, and it's a dead ball. Ruckus now sitting at a +9 point differential. Warriors at a +3. Railroaders -12. So Brunswick, in order to get back in this, would need a 12 or more point win. But right now they're in a hole. Warriors, meanwhile, getting on the scoreboard with 3 points. Remember, the Assassins drove down the field and scored in the Warriors last year in this. See if reversal of fortune is in hand here. Another bouncer to Renner as Renner steps it up. Gets it off, and it's going to be way back there. And this Warriors defense, whole new look to them. And they're looking just as good as against the program last week. Yeah. Try to move this table real quick to make for more space. Well, something like that. It's a little in the way. Now we had got it fixed. Low snap to Renner. Throws complete. And finally he's pulled down. So 4th down coming up now for Ruckus. See if Ruckus decides to go for it here. They're about 7 yards from the 1st down line. Nope, Renner's coming up the field. And Rupert will come onto the field instead. That should buy if you need to.
How far was Kyle?
43.
43.
So it looked to be.
I'm his stepfather.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Since his mother's not with us anymore, you know, I got
and a dead ball hits the ground, and Rupert. Wow, that is killer. Ruckus again. These low snaps are killing Ruckus in this game. My goodness. Upset, you saying? You beat a number 2 last week, and they beat a number 2 this week. In essence, they might become number 2 themselves. A cursed position, to say the least. However, the Warriors taking back over from about the 25-yard line, the blue line. Up 3-0 in this game. Snavely stepped up, still, oh, they got him, never mind. Thought he got away for a second. Second down at 6. And handoff and nothing there. Try going read and they didn't get far. Third down coming, they got to throw it. But making a conservative pass. Nothing I can get picked off, maybe something underneath. Just enough to get the first down. They don't need a touchdown. They do have 2 plays to do it, however, if they choose to do so. Snap, Snavely going to his left side. Throws, intercepted, a little high for Kretzer. He pitches it back. Spruce gets it to about the 19, it appears. And Snavely picked on the high throw that went over Kretzer's head. Kretzer had a shot, he reached just a little bit higher, but not enough. Low snap. Renner fires across the middle. Almost picked off by Foster. And that's quarter. So at the end of 1, the score is Warriors 3, Ruckus 0 here in the Bassford Heritage Bowl. See if the Warriors defense can get a stop or if Ruckus can get on the board. As we move sides of the field. Earlier today, it was Ruckus victorious over the Railroaders, 19-7. Railroaders will take on the Warriors at 1 o'clock in the finale of the Bassford Heritage Bowl here on Mother's Day Sunday. A happy Mother's Day to all the mothers here in the Washington County Flag Football League. And Mother Nature, who's blessing us with this nice rainstorm this morning here in Greencastle. Hey. Bray in motion. Handoff to Will Bray in the middle, and he ran into a wall in the form of Brock Klein. Third down coming. Lockhart in motion, low snaps and runner, going middle. And he gets bodied up as the camera frame messes up. Fixed now, of course. So we gotta be careful how much I touch. And so they got him with the hard count. You hear the chippiness going on in the field. Always a physical encounter between these two. Bad snap. And a loss of yards for Ruckus. He ain't getting many opportunities out there, Trey. That Ruckus offense can't get the snap off, let alone get the ball downfield. Third down coming. Low snap again to Renner. He gets it off the ground. Renner fires. Incomplete. At least 5 guys could have caught that. But the way he just sailed across. So fourth down coming.
Let's go, Warriors! Lock it up right here!
Snap, Rupert. It's a whistle dead. See what they call. Looks like they're pointing to the defense. And that's going to be against Ruckus, a false start. Thankfully, because the punt was blocked. And Moats might have been able to return it. Punt coming and going, and Marshall almost fielded it. But not the best punt for Rupert, as he put it right to the former Ruckus kicker, Kyle Marshall, whose field goal right now is the difference in this 3-0 game. It was a 43-yard attempt by Marshall. Sailed it right through the uprights. Could be going for more. I was giving praise to Kyle for his kick. That was a good one. 43. Snavely back in the pistol. Snap, tosses back to McSherry to the left side. McSherry cutting up. He also a former Ruckus player, going out of bounds. Snavely handed off the middle to Kretzer. CJ Kretzer still going. He goes down the sideline. And I see a flag. And a penalty, a hold on the Warriors, calls back the Kretzer touchdown. You see Dehaney and Collins having a war of words with each other. If it did come through. If they're pretty loud over here. Snavely throws it up. Incomplete. He had Ruby downfield. Third down coming. Five and a half and running in this 3-0 Warriors lead. Usually a low-scoring affair between these two when they face off. This game, no exception. Snavely, rush coming, stepping up, still going. Cody Snavely gets a first down. What a run by Snavely. So first and goal for the Warriors. Here's the rain has stopped for the most part. Might be on the field for the last game, we'll see. If this holds up. Snavely pitches it to McSherry, and he goes down. And a flag guard will be called on the Warriors. And this Warriors offense is just losing yards. Second and goal. And it seems like every time they get down here, they just lose it. Cannot quite keep it going. See, they're set up for another Marshall field goal instead. Third time the Warriors have been in the red zone. So far, they have yet to score a touchdown. First was a field goal. The second was picked. And this one, we'll see what happens. Snavely Throws it up. Incomplete. Foster was the intended target. And now the question is, will they kick it again? And nope, offside's being called. So 5 extra yards for Snavely and company. Snavely in the pistol. Steps up. And they got him for a sack. So forfeit goal. And imagine this is Marshall's chance again to kick it. We'll see where the puck is and try to determine how far this will be. The first one was 43. This one looks to be about 42. So a 42-yard attempt by Kyle Marshall. Low snap. It was a bad one. Spence handled it, and the kick is good. And Kyle Marshall with another field goal to make it 6-0 in favor of the Warriors. And Spence just recovered that one. Timed it well enough that Marshall had enough time to take off and kick it through the uprights. That first snap is the always most crucial play, or part of the play. You got to get it off somehow. And if you don't get it off, it ain't going to go anywhere. But Spence with the hold, Marshall with the kick, and a 6-0 lead for the Warriors. And the point differential right now for Ruckus is +3, Warriors +6. Warriors technically would be in first place right now. Throws complete. And the Haney pulled down immediately. Snap, runner. Incomplete. Man in motion. Snap, runner. Going to his right side. Throws it across. Dustin Mitchell complete. And a timeout for Ruckus. Four fans short, and we'll move up a little bit closer. You see where the ball is, right there to 39. 40 is the first. And the Warriors have a last-second switch on defense. Edwards in motion. Snap, Renner. Rush coming. Spencer got him! Tyler Spencer sacks Steven Renner. And the Warriors take over on offense. And this Warriors team showing a lot of swagger right now. These new additions coming in handy. Two timeouts. Snavely in the gun. Takes a snap, throws it off, complete McSherry. Clock running. Snap, Snavely. Running to his right side. Throws it. Intercepted? Out of bounds, it should be, yeah. So third down. So third down coming for the Warriors with a 6-0 lead here on Ruckus. Warriors always play Ruckus tough. Let's see if they can finish it this time. Snap, Snavely. Throws it up. Got it downfield. Touchdown, Warriors! I couldn't get a look at who it was. I heard someone yell out Louie, and I believe that is Ryan Lewis with the reception. And the Warriors take a 12-0 lead. With the extra point pending. Snap. Good. Kick good. And the score is now 13-0 Warriors. Great escapability, great throw, but you doing okay, Cody? Okay. Good catch, Louie. Some cigarettes? Not here. Too many, I get that. Drink more water, smoke less cigs. Okay, that is a valuable lesson, kids. Oh yeah, it's been coming down all day, Kent. It was worse earlier in the first game. Luckily, I'm in this nice, kind of dry, but mostly wet booth. Snap Renner. He's going to throw it out to Dustin Mitchell. And incomplete. And it's going to be a PI on Cash Curry. That ball was hanging up there for a while. Mitchell was standing there for at least 5 seconds before it actually got there. $13-0 to score here in the Bassford Heritage Bowl. Warriors at a plus 13 margin. Ruckus down to a -1. Brunswick, meanwhile, is sitting at -12. However, if the Warriors win, Brunswick will have an opportunity to get back in this if they can defeat the Warriors. We'll see. It's a little complicated, but it'll make sense, I promise. Low snap, and Renner, I should have been a dead ball. Throws incomplete. Yeah, they kept theirs on. It was heavy. I think he had his on earlier too, before the rain kind of slowed a little bit. It's not as bad as it was, but it's been pretty heavy for a good part of the day. Snap. Renner throws it up. It's intercepted. That's Mayo, who's thrown down by Dehaney. No flag called, but the Warriors will get the ball back. With the score 13-0. And this is a much, much different Warriors team than the one we have seen in the last few years. As we'll go, that's what I was thinking. And the penalty added on, or so one untimed down is the call by Davis. Warriors will have a shot. You don't want to do something too silly here. You want to make sure it's a complete pass down the field. Not much you can really do at this point. Maybe draw a pass interference and hope there's a field goal attempt in the making. Snavely rush. No one there to pitch it. I think McSherry was supposed to be behind him, but he was nowhere near him. Might as well have taken one. With the score here at halftime, Warriors 13, Ruckus 0. We'll be right back. We are back for the second half of this game. Nothing here in the third quarter, starting out. Ruckus number 2 in the power rankings, but not looking like it right now. Handoff to Kretzer up the middle, and he's pulled down. Way back there, actually. They got him early. Quality 37. 13-0 Warriors. This is the most points they've scored all season. Snap fake middle to Eli Beard, who's got a first down for this Warriors offense. They were playing very efficient football, just as they did last spring when they won the B bracket championship. However, as I looked up the field, they're saying Beard was not eligible to catch the ball, so it will not be happening. The reception did not count.
Still coming in up here.
Snavely in the gun. Snap, rush coming. Snavely throws it deep again. Incomplete. So 4th down coming, and Marshall will punt it. Marshall with quite a game. He has 7 of the Warriors' 13, including a 45 and 46 yarder and the extra point. I actually believe Marshall may be the team's lead scorer for the season. Gets it off, and it'll bounce, but Foster will down it instead of going for the return. They're trying to let the return happen as the rain is coming down again. Thankfully the wind is not as bad. A little chilly up here, but not enough to cause rain to go a little sideways, which was the issue last week. 13-0 Warriors. Two field goals by Kyle Marshall in the first half, along with a Snavely touchdown to Ryan Lewis being the difference. High snap, runner. Handoff going nowhere. Schiffler with the pull. And that Warrior interior blowing up that run play. Snap, runner to his right side. Throws incomplete. Second down coming. Third down, rather. Warriors leading this game 13-0. After Ruckus put up 19 on the Railroaders. High snap, runner. Go to throw to his left, batted, and a drop by Mitchell, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. Or 3rd, actually, to be corrected. I thought it was 4th. But sometimes I miscount too. Someone's signaling. Sack! They got Renner! Schiffler gets Renner. And the Warriors get a stop. We mentioned last week how they beat the program for the first time ever. Can they beat Ruckus for the first time ever today? Snap coming, Rupert, a bad punt. And Foster had a nice return. He had a seam. He would have scored, but he couldn't come up with it. And unfortunately for Foster, not today. So from about the 44, 45 yard line. Toss to the left side, McSherry. $13-0 still. Warriors in the lead. McSherry with a gain of 4 on the play. Ugh. Snap, Snavely fakes the toss. He's going to throw instead, complete Eli Beard as he bodies his way through. Third down coming. Guys, the score is on the title of the game. There's a reason I did that. But I'll pin it too. Thank you, Trey. Snap. Hand off, CJ Kretzer. Turning it up. Kretzer's still going. CJ Kretzer's got 6. Touchdown Warriors. And the Warriors take a 19-0 lead on Ruckus. And this wing T attack out of the pistol was working. Or wing T-esque attack, rather. You can definitely see some inspiration. I guess I gotta update the video name now, actually. Extra point coming for Marshall. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Warriors have taken a 20-0 lead behind this new offensive attack. It's showing. Kretzer on the long run.
You smell that, Joey?
We got that. Y'all looking good. That's for certain. And now the Warriors with a point differential of plus 20. Ruckus now down to -8 in point differential, and they're dangerously close to going further down than the Railroaders are. I mean, you guys can actually still win this. You just got to beat the Warriors.
Every week.
20-0 the score now. Snap runner. Throws, complete to Lockhart. Not much there. But he did get a couple of yards out of it. And this Warriors team, as the whistle is blown, I believe that's quarter. Yes, Keith signals quarter. So as we start the fourth quarter, what an upset we're witnessing. Warriors 20, Ruckus 0.
2 for 2 on extra points, 2 for 2 on good start so far to the day. Long day to go.
Final quarter on its way. Warriors lead 20-0 on Ruckus. Yeah, Kevin, I'm surprised you're not here, but they need you right now. That's for certain. Snap, Renner. Running to his left. Runner finally pulled down. High snap, Runner. The rush coming. Good man, Kevin. Good man. And I think they want to. Are they going to? And maybe a flag guard? So no flag guard. They were talking about it. At least I heard mention of it. Snap, Runner. Throws it up and incomplete. Almost intercepted by Louis. Fourth down coming up, and the last chance for this Ruckus team, who is stunned by this upset. Back-to-back weeks, the Warriors have taken a number 2 team in this league, and they've just absolutely beaten them from start to finish. Snap, runner, sack, and they get him. And that may do it. Renner sacked on 4th down. And the Warriors coming back on the field for this drive with a 20-0 lead. Snap. Snavely tosses to his left side. McSherry. And it's going to be a penalty. On Ruckus, and Ruckus is just falling apart right now. They are absolutely stunned by this game. They did not think the Warriors were going to beat them. But I don't think anybody thought it would be 20-0 at this point of the game in favor of the Warriors. Remember, it was 18-0 Ruckus in the first game. It was a month ago. The Warriors did not have their best day, but they have bounced back in nice fashion since. Beating the program for the first time ever. ADR loss aside, they've looked really sharp since that day. A much improved Warriors team overall. Snap Snavely, faked it. Gonna run inside. Still going. And he's down at about the 22. And there's a late flag for a block in the back on the Warriors. So the ball moved back to about the 34. 2nd and 14 coming up after the block in the back on the Warriors.
Damn, what happened?
'Snap, Snavely. Going to its right, and he's just kind of standing there. He was swallowed up, had nowhere to go. Seven minutes to go with the score. Warriors 20, Ruckus 0. Second game down. One more to go. From the pistol. Fires a complete to Austin, who almost bobbled out into a pick. Hit him right in the hands, too. He had that. That screen, the pass was executed, but the reception was not. So third down is the call. And about 16. If they choose to opt for a field goal, currently be a 53-yard attempt. You know who else was number 2, Jordan? The program. Snap Snavely. Rush coming, gets it off. And incomplete. And a rough play where both men got hurt. And we don't like to look at that, so we'll look away. I'll give you a play-by-play at the very least. CJ Kretzer is up, but Ron Savage is a little limpy. Walking back over. He's back on the field, walking off on his own power. So Ron's doing okay. Looks like he's a little more hurt than CJ is. CJ looks a little woozy though. There's a hard collision by both men, as they're going to line up for what appears to be a, depending on where they place this at, .53 yards, or 52 rather, for Marshall. Ball down, snap down, and not going to be there. Rupert going to return it. It was a nice try. Rupert's still going. Finally pulled down at the end there by Joe Klein. So 20-0. As Marshall's kick is just short. But he's made 2 today from 45 and 46, as well as 2 extra points. And those 8 points are a huge difference right now in this 20-0 game. Marshall accounting for roughly 40% of the Warriors' points today. High snap to Renner, who's going to throw it way up, and Dehaney's nowhere there. I think he thought Dehaney was downfield, but he wasn't. Second down coming.
There's 12 guys on the field. I know it's on that film. We hiked and got 12 guys on him. Brian said he saw it, but he can't make the call. I was like, well, pay me, I'll make it.
Snap, Renner. Rush coming. And there's a flag, actually, that just got thrown. That's Stevens. That's Stevens, never mind. Third down for Ruckus. Down by 3 scores. And if the Warriors hold on here, they'll have a chance to win the Bassford Bowl against the Railroaders coming up next. Railroaders will have a shot at redemption. They have to win the game, however, and they have to be ahead of the Ruckus at very least in point differential. Right now, Ruckus is at -8. Brunswick's at -12, so only a 4-point difference. Snap, Renner. Complete to Scott, who drops. Wow. I was so certain he was going to catch it, but he didn't. And Scott with the drop, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Last rights for Ruckus. Throws complete to Scott, and he missed the pull, but Mayo does not. Two minutes. And no, they're going to call it. And that does it. Warriors, back-to-back weeks, they defeat number 2. This time it's Ruckus as they defeat the Orangemen 20-0. And as you see, the Brunswick Railroaders preparing for this matchup coming up. The Bassford Bowl will be on the line as the Warriors take on the Brunswick Railroaders coming up next. For now, however, Boonesboro 2-0, or 1-0 rather, a plus 20 point differential. And so they're going to lead that one unless Brunswick can make it up quick. We'll see how it goes. Warriors Railroaders Bassford Bowl championship game coming up next.